and this is my daughter Ariana. I make new videos every single Wednesday about motherhood and lifestyle, and today's video is going to be a day in the life of my 1-year-old. She's just 1 week away from her very first birthday, so I wanted to share with you what a majority of her days look like. So come along with us as I show you her day. My daughter wakes up around 8 a.m. every morning, and usually she's standing there waiting on me to pick her up, so I pick her up and then we open up all of the curtains together. My daughter loves to look outside, so usually every morning we'll sit at the window for a few moments and just kind of take in the bright sunshine and say hello to the sun and all of the birds. Her room is a complete wreck, so I went ahead and changed her diaper and then put her inside of her playpen just so she can play for a little bit while I try to tame some of the mess that's in her room. As you can see, she has tons of toys that she can play with and keep her occupied, so that way I can go ahead and get her room clean. My daughter found her stash of all of her blankets, so her new thing is taking them all out and throwing them everywhere in the room, and as you can see, she has just completely thrown everything everywhere, and now I have to clean it all up. So I went ahead and put on some Disney radio for her, and I went to work cleaning up the changing table and just getting everything organized and putting everything back in its place. Once everything was put away, I went in with these Bactive disinfectant wipes and went ahead and started to wipe everything down. Next, I'm going to fold up her extra blankets that we keep for her and put them back in the drawer where they belong. Now that I have a majority of the cleaning done, I'll go ahead and unzip her playpen so she can go in and out freely, and then I'll just let her play around while I finish up cleaning her room. She of course immediately started pulling out all of the blankets again, so I went ahead and gave her her little duck blanket that I let her play with, and I put the other blankets back while she was content with her little toy blanket. Next, I went over to her closet and picked out her outfit of the day, and I swear this little girl has way too many clothes, way too many. And usually when I go in her closet, she follows me like my shadow, and she'll play with her little toys that I have here in the corner while I pick out her outfit. I decided on this really pretty brown dress with white flowers on it, and then I took her over to her changing table to get her dressed. And I don't know why, but as soon as I sit her up and she can reach the diapers, she will pull everything out and just throw everything everywhere, which is why there's always a big mess at the end of getting her dressed. So here she is picking up the hanger from her dress that she threw on the floor, and then this is the aftermath of me changing her clothes after not even 5 minutes. So here I am cleaning up her nursery for the 3rd time today and just putting everything back where it belongs while she runs around and plays. I make sure to always leave her playpen open when I'm inside of the room with her, so that way she has the freedom to go in and out and play with her toys, and to make sure that she's happy and content and can find something that will keep her occupied. It's still kind of early, so I look like an absolute troll, but after she's done playing, she's getting hungry around this time, so I'll take her downstairs, put her in her high chair with a bib, and prepare her breakfast. Today she's having a fruit cup of mandarin oranges and then some banana oat pancakes that I made for her, and she really enjoys them, and it's really healthy and nutritious. As you can see, my little girl absolutely devoured her meal, and when she was done, I gave her a sippy cup with some water in there. This is the Ingenuity high chair that I got from Target. It was a little bit on the pricier side for about $100, but it does grow with the child and it is very versatile, so we decided to splurge and get the high chair for her. And these are the Mom Cozy bibs. They're silicone and they have a rubber lip on the bottom to catch any of the food, but honestly it's not really that good at catching it and I'm not the biggest fan. As you can see, it kind of stayed closed for the most part unless she sits all the way back, but if she leans too forward in her high chair, which is pretty frequent, then the middle part closes and the food won't go inside of the bib to catch it. When she's done eating, I'm just going to go ahead and clean her up with some baby wipes by wiping her face and her hands. So whenever she's done and I'm done cleaning her up, I'll just take her out of her high chair. Now that she's getting older, both her routine and my routine is changing a little bit. Normally I would have already worked out and showered, but today I wasn't able to do that, so I went ahead and put her back in her playpen to play while I took a quick shower and got ready for the day. I needed to get a couple of things from Walmart and Target, so once I was done getting ready for the day, I took her outside, strapped her in her car seat, so that way we can go to the store. We live way out in the country, so it took us about 20 to 25 minutes to get to Walmart, and by the time we got there, she was already passed out in the car, and I knew when she woke up she was going to be hungry. So I went ahead and stopped at Chick-fil-A just to get us a quick little snack before we went into the store. So I hopped in the back seat with her and I'm just hand feeding her some chicken nuggets, and she was super excited and absolutely devoured them. Ariana is a pandemic baby and I try to be really careful and normally order my stuff to be curbside or pickup, but today I had to go inside of the store and she doesn't really get to see the inside of stores or businesses that often, so that's why she's just kind of looking around like she is right there, just because she's so shocked to see all of the people and to be inside of the store. After we got home and put all the groceries away, I put her in her little umbrella stroller and we went on a walk to go get the mail. It was a pretty warm day out today, and since she was cooped up in the car and cooped up in her stroller, I went ahead and gave her some water and just let her walk around and play inside of our living room. She has some kind of obsession with playing with curtains and wrapping herself up in them. So here she is playing with the curtains even though she knows she's not allowed to. So I went ahead and took her out of the curtains and kind of let her run around some more before putting her to bed around 8 o'clock at night. If you guys are interested in seeing how the rest of her evening goes, I did post a video on her full nighttime routine a couple of weeks ago, so make sure you go to my channel and check that video out if you have not already. Alright you guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I do put out new videos every single Wednesday. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy, and we will see you guys next week. Bye!